So let's take a look at the actual HooToo adapter here. This is a hub. So of course it's got this type display. I'm broadcasting two screens, so basically I can bring this back to the... Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at 3 Type-C USB hubs from HooToo, and these things are cool. And we're going to start with the lowest end here and work our way up to the highest end here, because with each incremental step here, you're going to gain features, and by the time we're over at the last one, you're going to be like, wow, I got to have one of those, especially if you have anything that is rocking the Type-C adapters now. And that could be anything from this new MacBook to the Google Pixel to even a Nexus 6P. Anything that's coming out now with those new Type-C adapters. This is definitely a hub that you are going to want. Okay, so let's take a look at the first hub from HooToo, and they come in these really nice boxes. Okay, so the packaging is really nice. It actually will slip out of that little sleeve, and then you get the instructions up top here, and then a nice little area for the hub itself, and it's all like padded, and these are actually very premium looking hubs. These here, they're going to start coming in different colors, which I really would like to get gold to match my MacBook, but currently right now, and these are coming out soon, the only thing available is like this kind of the brushed aluminum look here that is pretty much renowned for Apple. But for these here, Apple sells their own adapters for your Type-C to have added USB Type A's and stuff like that. They look terrible and they're so pricey. And I mean, if you're going to pay that kind of money for those adapters, at least give us something than just crappy white. They're just, I think they look terrible, especially if you like to match to your MacBooks or your Pixels or whatever. Apple's just terrible product when it comes to those adapters and cables. So let's take a look at the actual HooToo adapter here. This is a hub. So of course it's got this Type-C plug here. So this is going to go into your, now if you have a MacBook, it has one Type-C plug. That's it. That's all you got. If you're not familiar with Type-C, everything goes down Type-C. One thing. So you can put power, data, and video all through this connector. Okay. So it's kind of a cool thing, but it's coming. Not everything's got it yet, but it's definitely going to be rolling out here pretty soon. So might as well start getting yourself prepared. So this one here, and I have it on the screen here. As you can see, this is the aluminum 3-in-1 Type-C 3-port USB data hub with, it's got an SD card reader for Apple, new MacBook 12-inch, Chromebook Pixel, 2015 and more. And it does say silver, but it does say currently unavailable, but I'll have links, and these are coming soon, and you're going to want one because these are awesome. Again, look at that. You can see it has very high quality, very nice looking standards here, and I've gotten this one kind of filled up, so we're going to plug it in. But basically you're going to get 3 Type-A USB slots with this, an SD card reader, but you're going to give up your USB-C. Okay, so you're basically going to make your USB-C everything else. Now if you look, this has got a nice little kind of rubberized bottom here, so it's not going to slide all over, but other than that, that's all there is to this hub. So let's go ahead and plug this in, and you're going to see where we're going to actually, now I'm going to have to disconnect this, so I'm going to lose power. So that's one thing. I'm not charging, but when I plug this one in, you can see it lights up, and all these devices should become available. You can see now it's popped up saying, hey, do you want to import pictures or anything that's on these? So let's just say no. And let's go to Finder. And actually, let's go down here to Finder. And you can see, I see all these drives. I have a Lacy key in here, I have some HP drive, and then I've got an SD card. So I can come here and actually, here's the HP drive. I can see the contents on that. This is probably the SD card because I've got photos and stuff on it. And this is the Lacy key here, which is just like an 8 gig drive, which I don't have anything on at the present time. I'm just using that in here for a demonstration. So now I'm able to use SD cards and then Type A USB devices with this all through the Type-C plug. But again, now I'm not charging, and I've lost all functionality with Type-C stuff. So basically this hub is now just kind of converting my Type-C into a way to use kind of my older peripheral devices now that I had. Okay, so let's go ahead and eject these discs nicely. So let's go ahead and eject. And eject. And hopefully those just ejected. Yep. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unplug this hub here and move up to the next model. And again, so you can see here, I just got a lacy key. I'm just going to take this stuff out. SD card. And a USB. And so here's what it looks like. Pretty basic. But that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's move up to the next model. And I'll bring up the website for that one. I've got all three of these preloaded here, so we can bring this up. And we'll go to the second version. Now, this one here actually introduces video out. Okay, so now we gain an HDMI port. That's about it. So this one here has all the functionality of the last one, but now we have an HDMI out. Again, now we're bringing data and we're bringing video from our Type-C plug into our world. Now we can output this to an HDMI device, and then we can have all those devices I had plugged in to this one here, and we're good to go. So we stepped it up a notch and added video. Alright, I won't go in and demo that one because it's going to look pretty much the same. And we come to the last one. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the last one. And again, these are 3 separate stages up. Okay, if you want just the basic one, this is start here. You want the next one up, you start here. This is the granddaddy of them all. This one right here, because this one introduces pretty much the same thing you've seen on the last one. 3 USBs, SD card, HDMI, which I actually have plugged in. But now, DC in. We have all 3 things in one hub. Awesome. I bet you don't find too many of these out there. This is the first of its kind. So this will allow you to not only use your USB peripherals for Type A, your video out for HDMI, you're going to charge your device or your Mac at the exact same time. All this stuff's going on. So you've got all 3 things flowing through this hub at the exact same time. Is that not cool? So I'm going to take my power plug here, plug it in. Now you can see the little HooToo logo lights up. Again, this is a very premium looking product. So now we're going to go ahead and move these out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and stick in an SD card. Might as well stick in this data. Okay. And now we're going to plug this in. There we go. And now, as you can see, you heard that beep. I'm charging over here. So power is passing through. Is that not cool? And then, if we get this set up correctly, I should be able to have HDMI go through it as well. Let's see if we can do system preferences and look at our displays. And let's get this up. I'm going to pan out just a little bit because now, over here, sorry for the wiggling camera there. But over here behind this Mac, I have a secondary monitor, another USB powered monitor, and now my display, I'm broadcasting 2 screens, so basically I can bring this back to the main screen here if I bump everything trying to get to it. So I'm controlling the back monitor here. I'm going to go ahead and click this. So I actually closed it. I relaunched Safari here. And I can minimize it a little bit, bring it back up, and I can drag it to this monitor back here. All through this hub. Okay, and now I can also see my data. There's my drives, my HP drive. my SD card, and if you can see up here, I am charging. All going on at the exact time through this USB Type-C hub. Perfect harmony, totally cool. There was a Kickstart program for Hub Plus. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it or not, but if you go Google that, Hub Plus actually tried to create a hub much like this and did not succeed. And the Kickstarter program pretty much was abandoned, and everyone that had dumped funds into it was basically given their money back. This looks a lot like the Hub Plus. This is a perfect hub that works. And I want to show you one other thing here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to unplug. Now everything's running here. It's running from a USB power bank back here. So I wanted to bring one more example of power into this. So this is a native union, kind of a little micro charger with lightning. So it's basically, it's got 3 little lights on the bottom here. So we're going to charge this to bring the power into the picture. So I'm just going to plug this in. And now you can see those little lights lighting up. So we're charging this baby now, all through video over here, data coming through, power coming through, because now we're charging this little micro charger here. And again, all of this is coming from a power bank in the back here. I'm not plugged in any outlet anywhere. This is all through USB power. Now, even this was charged up through this USB power bank as well. So everything's pretty much, as you see here, mobile and USB powered. Alright, so again, all this going through this one hub. I'm charging this little power bank. I got data, I got video, all out through my Type-C USB. I'm not sacrificing my Type A stuff at all. I'm still able to use everything that I have that's Type A and get the advantages of my Type-C. So these hubs are awesome, guys. I cannot go on and on and on about them, but I am very impressed with these. And again, they will be coming out in multiple colors to match those MacBooks. You can see here, these don't quite match my gold, but you know, when these come out in gold, I may just try to buy a couple gold ones to go with this, because I like the matching part. But these are completely awesome, and I can't go on and on more about them. But anyway, check the show notes. I'll have links for them. You can read up more about them on that Amazon page. They should become available pretty soon for purchasing. Add them to your wish list. Come back and get them when they're available, because I think these are going to be hot. These are something that a lot of people have been looking for, especially this one here that has the power pass through and everything all going on at the same time. This is definitely one of those cool devices and technologies that people have been looking for and wanting, and they've delivered here with HooToo's Shuttle. And then you can see here they actually say Shuttle on the side. These are the Type-C's, USB-C shuttles. They're just really good hubs. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and please feel free to share this video if you liked it also. That way maybe some of your friends can come back and see it and say, hey, I didn't know about this. I didn't know about this channel. I didn't know about this guy. God, he's a good tech reviewer. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully. Anyway, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Whichever you want to do, and comment, you know, in the show notes down there, or after the show notes, and let me know what you think about this kind of video. And I'm always up for suggestions. If you know of anything else like this that does this, let me know, because this is the first one I think I've seen do power pass through and do it well, and really have all 3 at once. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching and have a good one.